Joining us in the studio now. We had a chat with him on the phone a few weeks ago over in Moldova, but he's made a return to London. It's Rohan Ricketts. How you doing, Rohan?
I'm doing fine, thanks. It's a pleasure to be in your studios.
Yeah, lovely to see
nice
you.
to see.
So what's brought you back?
Well, I just left the team in Moldova. A little discrepancy going on with the team out there. So I'm back in town. I've had the pleasure to be on a few different shows, and it's great to be here sitting with you now.
Yeah, so you like to be going back or not?
Yeah, I'm going back next week. I've got to speak to a couple of teams out in Germany. I'm really looking forward to it. But as I said, this time right now, I'm just really enjoying it.
Now, just to remind people, because Rohan played for Arsenal as a youngster, Tottenham, and for Wolves and others, but went to Canada, went to Moldova and played there. And has it worked? I mean, when we spoke to you last time, you said it kind of let people remember you, put you in the shop window a little bit. I mean, has that worked? Has it kind of built your profile up a bit?
No, it's more built my profile up on the writing side.
Yeah.
Because, like, the team over there, it's not as professional as in, like, you could say, like, England or Germany. They do things differently, and they make up rules as they go along. A lot of politics involved, and I've been kind of affected by that, and I've decided to kind of part company.
Oh, okay.
How old are you now, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 27, but I look younger, don't I?
Yeah, you do, and also, but you're in your prime as a footballer. You know,
Exactly.
So, yeah, so do you not fancy coming back to England?
I do, but I'm not going to come to England just to sign in England just because, like, go in League One or League Two, because the football there is not the football that I would like to play, because I'm still a purist who loves the game.
That's your Arsenal for you, isn't it?
Exactly, that's just like the gift and the curse.
Not many players have made that switch from Arsenal to Spurs. I mean, what was it like? Well, who did you support as a kid?
I'm a Man United fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love the fact Alex Ferguson was giving people like Paul Scholes and David Beckham and Ryan Giggs an opportunity at such a young age. Being at Arsenal and moving at the time wasn't a major thing because I wasn't, like, well known. Sol Campbell would have had much more of a problem than William Gallas. And it's an honour to be the fourth person to do that, but it's just a little kind of title in it.
Did you get any stick when you first went to Spurs from Arsenal in training? Did good human stuff or not? Did people just accept it?
Yeah, it was funny. I got more stick from friends down in the area I was brought up in Clapham. They were giving me loads of stick, but you just keep it coming, keep moving.
Do players accept that more? I mean, obviously I'm a Spurs fan, so you know the rivalry's kind of racked up more. But do players not see it? Do they feel that rivalry with Arsenal players or not? Are you just kind of professional about it?
It depends. Sometimes it's more so if you're an Arsenal fan. I got a friend, Stephen Sidwell.
Yeah.
Now he's playing for Aston Villa. I remember when we used to play against Tottenham growing up. He used to feel like this extra buzz. Like, whereas for me, it's just another football match. I mean, I think when you start to let emotions take over, you kind of make irrational decisions.
Did you play against Manchester United for Spurs? I'm trying to think.
I did. The first time I ever sat on the bench for Spurs was, I was 19 years old. It was away to Manchester United. I never got on. I remember Jamie Redknapp was with me in the toilet and was going, "Listen, little man, this could be your day today." But it never happened. But I played in the game when Pedro Mendes scored.
Oh yeah,
but they disallowed the goal.
Of course, but they did batter us that night, didn't they? I mean,
Yeah,
it would have been a proper old style mugging if we'd nicked that result. I remember on the night it was a mad game, wasn't it? But I've been on the pitch that day. I don't know where you were in relation to that, Rohan, to that shot. But did you think that's over the line straight away from where you were?
No, I was right next to Pedro. I think I was on the right of him, and when he shot, I was so far away. But fair play. I don't know. Ferguson told him to, like, you know, let that not be a goal. But I never knew you was a Yido, by the way. Nice to meet you.
I am a Tottenham fan. Yeah, I'm a Tottenham fan. I mean, they're funny. The fans did take to you, Rohan. I felt they as a player, they kind of. Did you have a sense? I mean, I always felt the Spurs fans, they wanted, because you're an exciting player, they wanted to see you get games and they wanted to see you come on and play.
Yeah, they did. I still got a great rapport with them, and I appreciate them fans. And it's amazing. It was sad for me to leave Tottenham because I didn't have to leave at the time, but Glenn Hoddle was calling me to go to Wolves, so I just took that opportunity. And even now, when I go back to Spurs games, it's still that great reception, and I love it. And it's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
No, not me, of course.
Yeah, he's a Chelsea fan.
You're a Chelsea fan, are you?
Yeah.
Since when?
Since
they got that cash?
Since 1957, actually. Don't worry about it. I'm 4 years old. But it's all right. You can make that snipe if you want.
Yeah.
You won't be getting
You're the real deal.
I am the real deal.
There's still a few of them left.
Well, I was going to say, who are your managers? Obviously, you played under Arsene Wenger. You mentioned Glenn Hoddle there. Who's your manager at Spurs?
At Spurs, the first manager was Glenn Hoddle. After Glenn, David Pleat took over as caretaker manager. Jacques Santini got the job, but he didn't last long because he didn't really speak English. It was tough for him. Martin Jol took over. He was another really good manager.
We always felt, Rowan. I mean, Martin Jol, we kind of knew. I think, people knew of him as a manager. And Santini came in and Jol was there, and you thought, well, what's going on here? That's all a bit top heavy. You always felt ultimately Jol was going to be the manager. How did they manage that, the two of them? I mean, how did they manage the training? What went on in that sort of few months they were there?
His face is a picture.
Yeah, I know. It was strange because they're two big figures. And Martin, is obviously huge. He's got a big head as well. And Jacques Santini was the actual guy who was head coach, employed by Frank Arneson at the time.
Yeah.
But Jacques Santini couldn't speak any English, so it was really tough for him. And then his way of playing was super defensive. Martin Jol was the complete opposite.
Yeah.
So one of them standing there letting the other one control things, not necessarily agreeing with everything, but couldn't say anything. Then when the results didn't go according to plan, Martin stepped in. I think that was the plan all along.